All right, so we're here. It's happy 4th of July, everybody. I was just checking on some eggs. This is the first time clutches have ever pipped for me. This was a fire leopard to a clown het pied. So we're hoping on some fire leopard, het clown, and then hopefully hitting on the het pied later when we breed them back to each other. But yeah, so we started off with 7 eggs. All have come to term. And the eggshells are actually picking up some fungus, so I'm kind of interested to see what's inside these other ones that haven't pipped yet. So let's get to it. We picked this female up on a whim, picked the male up on a whim, and I was like, you know what, let's make it happen. So hopefully we're laying the groundwork for a clown project, clown pied project. That even. All right, so that looks like a pretty crazy looking leopard. Looks like it's het pied the way the leopard het pied kicks off. That's an interesting looking animal. All right, so that's probably gonna stay here. I figure worst comes to worst with this clutch, I only get clowns. Best case scenario, I get clown pieds down the line. And then it was a leopard, so it's possible, I didn't bank on it, but it's possible that we may see a pied in here. Holy God, that thing screams. That is just bright. That's ridiculously bright. That must be a really good line of fire. All right, so moving on. It's got to be the clown influence in that fire, I think. All right, here's a fire Leo. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Fire Leo, het clown. Thing. Damn, fire Leo, definitely het clown, pos het pied. Hopefully that pattern is telling me it is het pied. Now for these eggs that I don't know what's going on with, the 3 that were closest to the heating element are those 3 right there, all pipped. All right, he's alive, he's kicking. Looks like a leopard het clown. I don't know if it's going to be pied or not, but all right, I can take it. I can dig it. Hey, what's up, buddy? Coming out to say hi. Very cool. See his brother, see his sister. These eggs are definitely a lot further along than I thought they were. They were laid on May 7th, which means that this is what, day 57, 58, depending on when they were laid. Awesome animal. Looks like another leopard. So I guess we're not going to hit any pied, so I guess my fire Leo isn't het pied. But we're definitely hitting some pretty nice looking animals. I think that's just the normal het clown. Definitely got the tracks down the tail here. You could see it on the underbelly there. So this one's right at the top. I could feel it. It's going to be slicing itself out any second. The last clutch, I get questioned all the time why I'm cutting. The last clutch I did was the blackhead orange ghost, blackhead het orange ghost, and several of my animals in that clutch did not have egg tooths, so they would have died in the egg had I not cut them. There you go. Looks like another leopard. I might have to wait till I can see the head patterns. This may be a leopard fire. But I know we got at least one fire Leo here. possibly a second one there. These two look like leopards. That looks like a fire. And this one looks like a normal. So, cheers. Hopefully we got some pretty interesting stuff here. I'll let you guys know when it hatches out. If I can make it all one video, I will. If not, you're gonna have to come back. All right. Happy 4th, everybody. All right, guys. So 2 days later, here we are. They're all hatched out. They haven't shed yet, obviously, so you might get a little bit of crazy sheening going on with the video. But the results are pretty interesting. So we'll start off with this one. This is a normal. It's going to be het clown, right? Because everything's het clown in this clutch. But is it het pied? I have no idea. Kind of looks like it's tracking there towards the back side. Not as crazy as I would expect, but still tracking. Am I looking at a double het here? Possibly. I've never done anything with clown and pied in the same clutch, so I have no clue what I'm really looking for, which helps on the rest of the clutch as well. Now you throw a leopard into the mix, and I've got 2.2 leopard, het clown, pas het pied. Some of them have clear bellies, little sooting going on, little sooting going on here. With some like ringer action going on the tail, which I think is obviously the het pied. The side pattern's a little crazy, crazier versus something more subdued, like this guy, who just looks to me like it is het clown, but then again it's got a black back. So, of course, an I don't know gets thrown into that equation. But then you get something like this one where I'm like, holy crap, that screams. It's got flames coming up the side here. It's got some crazy patterning going on. And the belly is like a yellow belly look to it. Down by the tail, there's really no patterning going on, no tracking, but it's completely deleted. So something like this, I would say this one's worth holding on to. Crazy head pattern, crazy striping going on near the sides. But then you jump over to this guy, which is just the fire, and the rules change again. No idea what I'm looking for. No idea what I'm looking at. So het pied, just het clown, probably just het clown in my opinion. Definitely something. If somebody want to get in on this project, I'll probably be letting this female go. But then for I guess for the future, I've got wherever he is. Here he is, coming up at me. I got one male fire leopard that's pretty intense looking here on the sides. Full ringer coming around the back side here. Intense flaming up the sides. Only fire leopard in the clutch. Doesn't really look like mom. Again, it's got het clown. Don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm gonna go out on a limb. This is gonna be a holdback. He's probably gonna be a breeder one day here. To a bunch of the stuff I'm producing this year. So we'll determine what he is. Crazy head on this guy. You getting that air? Crazy head on this guy. He's got a little vermiculite stuck, but otherwise, this dude is just ridiculously neat. Like I said, and his belly, now of course we're dealing with fire, so his belly's going to be completely different from everybody else. His belly's got that corn, that multicolored corn look to it, almost like a yellow belly would. And he's all kinds of flaming and firing and pattern disruption going on down low. So if I had to make a guess, and this guy's got a deleted tail too, no tracks, but again, no pattern either. So, and that ringer. So if I had to make a guess, this one's going to be a double het, Fire Leo. I'm going to end up keeping this guy, who I believe is got a pretty good chance of proving as well. just in case this guy doesn't prove. And I'll probably keep one of the Fire Leos, or one of the Leo females, and possibly this double hit girl. But if you guys are interested in anything, let me know. I'm not entirely certain what my plans are. If you guys can offer advice, that'd be the big thing of this video. If you can offer me any advice as to what I'm looking at, especially those guys that are seasoned at this, that'd be amazing. Because again, it's just another head scratcher of a clutch here, and I don't know really what I'm looking at. This is the first clutch. Like I said, I got the father of this clutch producing 2 more clutches this year. So any pointers to helping me hone in on what I'm looking at would be amazing. So aside from that, that's our 3rd clutch of the season that hatched out. The other ones was the Super Black Kid Ghost, and the Pastel Bog Monster was before that. So if those videos aren't uploaded, I'll get them up. We're waiting. Actually, the Pastel Bog Monster hasn't shed out yet. I lied. The Super Black Kid Ghost hasn't shed out yet. So that video is not posted yet. I did this one quick because everybody was out, nobody was in shed. So you got this one first. But yeah, so I'm rambling. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.